Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the stories and details behind some of the most fascinating coins in history. Sir, today we are exploring the 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent, commonly known as the Liberty Cent. While it might seem like just another penny, this coin has its own unique story and potentially valuable aspects that make it worth much more than just 1 cent. Whether you are a seasoned collector or simply curious about the coins you come across, this video will offer you a comprehensive look at the 1994 D. Lincoln Cent. We will cover its full history, the specifics of its design and production, and delve into its value and potential worth in today's market. So let's get started on this numismatic journey. To fully appreciate the significance of the 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent, we need to step back and look at the broader history of the Lincoln Cent series. The Lincoln Cent, first introduced in 1909, was groundbreaking in several ways. It was the first American coin to feature a historical figure, none other than President Abraham Lincoln, breaking away from the tradition of depicting allegorical figures. The obverse, or front of the coin, was designed by Victor David Brenner, a Lithuanian-born sculptor who was chosen for the project by President Theodore Roosevelt himself. The design features a right-facing bust of Lincoln with the inscriptions "I and God We Trust" above his head, "Liberty" to his left, and the date to the right. This design has remained largely unchanged since its introduction, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The reverse side originally featured 2 wheat ears, leading to the nickname Wheat Penny. This design was in use from 1909 until 1958. In 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was redesigned by Frank Gasparo to feature the Lincoln Memorial. This design was used until 2008, when the series was updated to reflect different stages of Lincoln's life. Dear Sir, now let's focus on the 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent. This coin was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark located below the date on the obverse side. Like its predecessors, the 1994 D. Lincoln Cent features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1994 D. Lincoln Cent is part of the broader Lincoln Cent series that has been a staple of U.S. currency for over a century. Despite being a modern coin, it carries with it the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents, and a design that has stood the test of time. The composition of the Lincoln Cent changed significantly over the years. From its inception in 1909 until 1982, the penny was made of 95% copper. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the composition was changed mid-1982 to a copper-plated zinc core. This change reduced the weight of the penny from 3.11 grams to 2.5 grams. The 1994 D. Lincoln Cent follows this post-1982 composition, consisting of 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper plating. It has a diameter of 19.05 mm and a thickness of 1.52 mm. Despite these changes, the coin retains the same visual appearance as the earlier copper pennies, with the distinctive copper color that has become synonymous with the U.S. penny. To better understand the significance of the 1994 D. Lincoln Cent, it's important to consider the broader context of the time. The early 1990s were a period of transition for the United States. The Cold War had ended and the country was experiencing a period of economic recovery following the recession of the early 1990s. President Bill Clinton was in office, and his administration focused on economic reform, technological advancements, and social change. In 1994, significant events included the signing of the North American Free Trade Agreement (NAFTA), which created one of the world's largest free trade zones, and the midterm elections, which led to a Republican majority in Congress for the first time in decades. It was against this backdrop of political and economic change that the 1994 D. Lincoln Cent was produced. The 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most prolific mints in the United States. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced approximately 7.1 billion Lincoln Cents. This vast production number makes the 1994 D. Lincoln Cent one of the more common coins in circulation, but there are still factors that can make specific coins valuable. While the majority of 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Cents are worth their face value, certain varieties and errors can make them much more valuable. Collectors should be on the lookout for the following. Coins that have never been circulated and are in pristine condition are classified as mint state MS. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1994 D Lincoln cent in mint state 67 or higher can command a premium in the market, especially if it has retained its full red color. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once in slightly different positions. This can result in noticeable doubling of the design elements, particularly the text. While the 1994 D Lincoln cent is not known for having significant double die varieties, it's always worth examining coins closely for any doubling, especially in the inscriptions "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Coins that are struck off-center can be highly valuable depending on the severity of the error. An off-center strike that is noticeable but does not affect the date or mint mark can increase the coin's value significantly. An RPM error occurs when the mint mark is punched into the die more than once in slightly different positions. These errors are more common in earlier coins, but examples can still be found in more modern issues. An RPM on a 1994 D Lincoln cent could add to its value. The value of a 1994 D Lincoln Memorial cent varies widely based on its condition errors and whether it has been graded by a professional service. Here's a breakdown of what you might expect in today's market. Most 1994 D Lincoln cents in circulation are worth their face value of 1 cent. These coins are extremely common and have little numismatic value unless they have a significant error or are in exceptionally high grade. An uncirculated 1994 D Lincoln cent in lower mint state grades MS60, MS64 might be worth slightly more than face value, typically between 1 and 5. In higher grades such as MS67, the value can increase significantly, with some examples selling for $50 to $100 or more at auction. Its market value is $456.1 million today. Error coins such as those with off-center strikes or double dies can vary widely in value. Minor errors might add a few dollars to the coin's worth, while significant errors can command much higher prices. For example, a well-defined off-center strike on a 1994 D Lincoln cent could be worth anywhere from $20 to $200 depending on the severity of the error and the overall condition of the coin. Coins that have been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can command a premium. A 1994 D Lincoln cent graded MS68RD read by PCGS or NGC can be worth several $100s, as coins of this grade are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Recent auction results provide insight into the potential value of a high-grade 1994 D Lincoln cent. In 2022, a 1994 D Lincoln cent graded MS68RD by PCGS sold for over $1,000. The coin's value was driven by its exceptionally high grade and its full red color, which is rare for coins of this era. Another 1994 D Lincoln cent graded MS67RD sold for $250 in 2023. While not as valuable as the MS68 example, it still commanded a significant premium due to its high grade and color. These sales highlight the potential value of finding a high grade or error 1994 D Lincoln cent. For collectors, these coins represent both a piece of history and a possible investment opportunity. Dear Sir, if you own a 1994 D Lincoln cent, especially one in high grade or with a potential error, it's essential to take proper care of it to preserve its value. Here are some tips on how to store and protect your coin. Handle your coin as little as possible, and always by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints or oils on the surface. Even small amounts of dirt or oil can reduce the coin's value. Store your coin in a protective holder such as a coin flip capsule or album. Ensure that the holder is made of acid-free materials to prevent damage over time. Keep your coin in a stable environment, cool, dry, and away from direct sunlight. Extreme temperatures, humidity, and light can cause your coin to tarnish or corrode over time. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coin analyses. Leave a comment below if you have found any interesting coins or if you have any questions. Until